Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Lezama for an historic occasion. It is Amorebieta's first ever home game in the Segunda. This tiny team from the Basque Country promoted to the second tier for the very first time in club history at the end of last season. After 2 away games to start the campaign, they're now at home for the first time to take on Almería, who are, without doubt, among the promotion favourites. Very much mixed fortunes for these two teams so far. Amorebieta with 2 losses to start their campaign and no goals scored yet, whereas Almería have had 2 wins out of 2 and very much justifying their status among the contenders for promotion to the top flight. They didn't miss out by much at the end of last season, of course. Almería, in the end, failing to get through the playoffs, knocked out in the semi-finals by Girona, but they've started well in the new campaign. Amorebieta have not, and their coach, Inigo Velez, has made no less than 6 changes to the team that was last in action last weekend, losing 2-0 at Mirandés. Oscar Gil, Gaizka Larrazabal, Mikel San Jose, Iker Seguin, Iker Bilbao and Iker Unzuete are the additions to the team, and that includes debuts for Oscar Gil, Larrazabal, San Jose as well. So a lot of change at Amorebieta as the 2 captains meet at midfield. Jose Carlos Lazo for Almería and Seguin for Amorebieta. As we see the VAR official Perez Payas, who will be supporting the on-field referee Victor Garcia. For Almería, there's just a couple of changes from the side that beat Real Oviedo last week. In goal, Georgi Makaridze comes in for his first start. And at right back, Aitor Buñuel is in the starting lineup in place of the injured Juanjo Nieto. Before the action gets underway, there will be a moment of silence in memory of Amorebieta fans who have passed away over the course of the last year. Well, we can hear aeroplanes in the background, and that's because this game is actually not taking place at Amorebieta Stadium. When they got promoted at the end of last season, it was apparent that their Urinche Stadium was not suitable for the Segunda División. In the end, it was agreed that Amorebieta could play their games here at Lezama, which you may well know is actually the reserve stadium for Athletic Club Bilbao. And it is very close to Bilbao Airport, hence the aeroplane noise. And so they are at home, but they're not, if that makes sense. Amorebieta at least in their temporary home for this season, maybe longer, depending on how they get on. If they avoid relegation, they may well extend their stay here, but that's all for the future. For now, it is their first ever game as the home side in the Segunda. The referee blows the whistle, and it is Amorebieta who get things underway. We're expecting to see them play with a back 5 today. They're putting a dangerous early attack together that needed the intervention from I think it was Ivan Martos who made the challenge as Unzueta tried to go through. So a promising start from the home side. As I say, we'll be playing with the back five today. Markel Lozano, Oscar Gil and Oya Luengo, the central trio, with the debutant Gaizka Larrazabal and the captain Iker Seguin as the wing-backs. Larrazabal only signed a few days ago on loan from Zaragoza. Almería, it'll be a back four with Buñuel here at right back. There's Chumi, the former Barcelona player, giving it to Samu Costo, who will really play midfield, but he'll drop deep often to link up play. As that ball is sent for Jose Carlos Lazo, who can expect to see rampaging down the left wing for Almería. Recently signed a new long-term contract to stay with the club. There is Inigo Velez, the 39-year-old coach of Amorebieta, responsible for masterminding their promotion last season. Now the chance to prove himself in the Segunda. Has to be dealt with by Martos. Behind for the corner, and we're already seeing Amorebieta going to go direct. Ruby, the Almería coach, formerly with Betis, Espanyol, Huesca, among others. His team made an excellent start to the new season. 3-1 win at Cartagena and then a 2-1 home win over Oviedo. 6 points out of 6. Corner then to be played in, left-footed in-swinger. There'll be another corner after that delivery from Iker Bilbao is headed away by Chumi. Bilbao will try again. It's not a bad ball, but well taken by Makaridze, the Georgian keeper. Quick throw out to Buñuel. Space to advance. Now on for Ramazani. Ramazani lays it back, and it's going to be picked up by Curro. What a strike! What a goal that is from Curro Sanchez. It looked speculative when he hit it on the volley, but it was spectacular. And inside 3 minutes, Almería with the lead, with a piece of individual brilliance from Curro Sanchez. Just superb. After the cutback from Largi Ramazani was half cleared. You see here Ramazani, the Belgian winger, looking to tee up a shot with the cutback. And then Curro, just impudent, controlled it well, and then with the outside of the left foot, a simply brilliant volley. And what a start to this game from Curro. A new signing with Almería this season. That's his first goal for the club. What a way to get it. Spent last season with Ponferradina. Before that he was with Numancia and his first club, Sevilla. A Spain youth international in the past, who's now in his prime at the age of 25 and going to play a key role for Almería this season. And he has there. Sensational goal from Curro Sanchez. Pressure being placed on Chumi now. We can see that Amorebieta are going to try to press high up the field, not allowing the short kick out from Makaridze. Chested down by Umar Sadiq, but can't find a teammate. And it's back to Roberto Santamaria, who gets his first touch now, having been beaten by that volley before he'd even touched the ball. Strong header won by Oscar Gil. Samu Costa swings it over towards the left-hand side. Now Sadiq can turn. Cannons off him and safely through to the veteran goalkeeper, Roberto Santamaria, one of the very many new arrivals at Amorebieta this season. There are, in fact, only 3 players from last season's promotion-winning team in the starting 11 today. That's the captain and left wing-back, Seguin, Iker Bilbao in midfield, and Iker Unzueta up front. All the others, all 8 of them, are new arrivals this season. They're trying to make the adjustment to the higher level. Here is Seguin, angles the ball in, not a bad one. Cleared, not very far though, as far as Guruzeta. He can't make anything of it, and that'll go for an Almeria free kick, I think. The whistle blown by the referee, Victor Garcia. Sergio Akieme. Kuro dropping deep, back to Akieme. Now the 2 central defenders, Ivan Martos and Chumi, combining. Martos to Akieme. Almeria can be patient now with that early goal. Don't need to chase the game. We can still expect to see them dominate possession though. There's a good ball by Kuro Sanchez, looking for Akieme, he's trying to get him behind. Good challenge coming in from Oya Luengo, who managed to avoid the corner as well, deflecting the ball off Akieme. So plenty to think about early on for Inigo Velez, the home team coach, and I'll definitely be sticking to that abbreviation because his full name is Inigo Velez de Mendizabal Fernandez de Carayalde. Let's just call him Inigo Velez. His team looking to get back on level terms as Unzueta runs in behind. A miss hit at the end from Unzueta, was one of those with the team last season. She was the top scorer with 6 goals, not many, but they were a team that based their success on defence. Only conceded 3 goals in their final 8 games during their run to promotion, Amorebieta, and that is where they'll try to stay up this season. Won't be easy for them. Unzueta battling away, trying to keep it going. Can't maintain possession. Samu Costa to Kuro Sanchez, going long, good ball. Sadiq is in behind. Thinking about getting the shot away, twists onto his left foot and hits it hard, but high. Always a threat. Umar Sadiq got 20 goals last season. A man full of confidence, the Nigerian. He's off the mark already for the current campaign as well. 1 goal and 1 assist from the first 2 games, and showing a striker's eye for goal there, Sadiq. Ruby there, a man with a mission to take Almeria up. High expectations from a club with a lot of money relative to the Segunda Division. Cross coming in here from Bilbao, way back Akieme. Mikel San Jose with the touch. Be a name if you're a follower of Spanish football that you're familiar with. Mikel San Jose had a decade with Athletic Club Bilbao. He'll know this place very well, the training ground for Athletic Club and the B-team stadium. Then left Spain for a year to join Birmingham City in the English second tier. Now he's back, not just in Spain, but on his old stomping ground in the Basque Country with Amorebieta, San Jose. Key role for him this season in the central midfield. It's his first start today. Buñuel, back to the goal scorer, Curro, sending it long. Ramazani beaten in the air, stays down. Pumped forward by Iker Seguin. Giving chase is Guruzeta. The offside flag is up in the end, though. Might need some treatment here for Laji Ramazani. The young Belgian had a heavy landing. Former Manchester United player did make one first-team appearance at Old Trafford before joining Almería at the start of last season. He got clattered into by Lozano and landed on as well, just for good measure. Not moving too freely, but it looks like he'll be okay. 4 goals for Almería last season. Ramazani, he's already halfway to matching that. Got a couple on the opening day. Costa. Curro lays it off. That looked like a foul. Late challenge coming in as the pass was released by Lucas Robertone, the Argentine midfielder. Well, a rough and rugged team, Amorebieta, but they're going to have to just maintain their composure here. A goal down very early on. If you missed the start of the game, you missed an absolute screamer from Curro Sanchez. Beautifully cushioned left-footed volley from the edge of the area into the top corner after just 3 minutes, giving Almería the lead. Chumi, Tomatos, Akieme, gets it back and sends it down the line for Lazo. Good challenge coming in though by Luengo. He's dispossessed nearly, battles again to prevent Akieme from being able to cross. Like Chumi in the heart of the Almería defence, the left-back Akieme, who we saw coming forward there, has a past at Barcelona with the Catalan club's B team for a couple of years before joining Almería. Oh, and there's a poor kick out, and now a chance for Bilbao. Opens up for him, and he finishes it well. It was of Almería's own making. The poor kick out by the goalkeeper, Macaridze, who was preferred in goal today by Rubi, ahead of Fernando, who started the first 2 games, and Rubi might be regretting that now, because that was a clear goalkeeping error. Macaridze's poor kick out straight to Iker Bilbao. And there is an historic moment. The first goal at this level for Amorebieta. They lost their first 2 games 2-0. They're off the mark now. It's terrible keeping. Bilbao still had a lot to do. He took it on. It helped that there was a gaping hole in the middle of the field. No defenders there either, because they'd spread to receive the pass from the keeper. And then Bilbao just letting fly. Hit it hard. And it was hard enough, good enough to get past the keeper. And nice that the goal was scored by one of the players who was in last season's promotion team as well. That's feels fitting, doesn't it, that wasn't one of the newcomers to get Amorebieta's first goal in the Segunda. It was Bilbao who played 27 games in the promotion campaign. And so, back on level terms with their first effort on goal. Both teams have only had one shot on target, one goal. Almeria had started very well. They were looking comfortable, moving the ball around and creating threat as well. They want to not let that goal knock them off their stride. Continuing to shift it well here as Costa looks for Akieme. He couldn't keep it in, so it will be a throw-in for the home team. Velez trying to keep his men calm. Get carried away by their equaliser. Still a long way to go in this game. Here is Ramazani. A lot of youth in this Almeria team. Ramazani, one of them, only 20. At the back, Chumi, 22. Samu Costa in midfield is 20. Both fullbacks, 23. In fact, the oldest outfield player today for Almeria is only 25. And now there's another break on. San Jose playing it on. It's Guruzeta. The challenge coming in. Right on the edge of the area. What colour is the card going to be? It's a red. It's a straight red. Almeria reduced to 10 men after Guruzeta was pulled back. How this game has changed. Ruby can't believe it. At least his team spared the penalty because the challenge came outside the area. Of course, it will be reviewed now by the VAR official, Perez Payas. But for now, it's a straight red. Almeria will try to argue their case. The captain, Ladtho, is rightly the man leading that process. Look at Ruby's reaction. Again, it was a defensive breakdown. The first time the equalising goal came as a result of poor goalkeeping. Here, two defenders getting in each other's way. And then Robertone leaning in on Guruzeta as he prepared to shoot. There, what do you think? Red card offence? It was certainly not playing the ball. And yes, you can make a shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Shoulder charge is legal, but not shoulder to back. And it was obviously nowhere near the ball. It doesn't look as though Robertone is going to get a reprieve. So Almeria down to 10. What a remarkable game we're witnessing so far. And now can they score again from a free kick in a really good position? How will Iker Bilbao approach this one? Will he go for power? Will he clip it over the top? Will he try and hit it under the wall? There's someone there to block that. I assume it will be Bilbao, who's already scored. Unzuete is also over the ball. Robertone continues to make his way off gradually. The Argentine will play no further part. 5 in the wall, 1 lying flat on the ground behind the wall. And it's fired low. It could be on the rebound, sent over the top. I think it was Lozano with the follow-up effort. No, Alvaro Peña, in fact. It was initially struck well by Unzueta, and that might well have been going in before it was blocked by the foot of Akieme in the wall. Another poor kick out and another chance. Well snuffed out this time. But Almeria's defending is at 6s and 7s. It really is. And now a bit of a dive by Sadiq, trying to win a free kick that he's not going to get. What a highly entertaining 20 minutes we've seen. I don't think Ruby will think that. He's going to have to reorganise now. Someone will have to go into the centre of midfield. Maybe Kuro will just drop a little deeper. Go into a 4-4-1, I would imagine. Going to be a lot of hard work now for Sadiq up front on his own. Run down the right by Pena. Sends in the cross. It's reach the far side for Seguin. Poor ball from him, looking for Bilbao, but they are flying now. An equaliser out of nowhere from Iker Bilbao, actually followed by Moro. What's he doing? What a reprieve for the goalkeeper. Makaridze with another horrendous kick out, but this time Bilbao couldn't take advantage of it. Oh dear, he has fallen to pieces here, Makaridze. And he's no novice, he's 31 years old. He played 30-odd games for Almeria last season. Sadiq going down, nothing doing there. As Amorebieta play out from the back. San Jose sends it to the right. Guruzeta's not going to be able to keep that in. Midway through the first half, Ruby must be thinking about substituting his goalkeeper, because at the moment Almeria just won't want the ball to go anywhere near Makaridze with the ball on the floor. Fortunately, they're able to play it around the back four at the moment. Here's Matos selecting to send it long. Sadiq controls well. He's fouled from behind. Well, let's look at that latest horror show from the goalkeeper. Very lucky Makaridze not to be punished with another goal. Straight to Bilbao, who really should have scored. Terrible second touch from him as well. San Jose trying to sweep it to the left. Cut out by Buñuel. Ramazani back to the fullback. Costa. Now this is watch out moment, and Makaridze rightly deciding he's just going to send it long. What a foul there for the challenge by Curro on Peña as he leapt, but there didn't seem to be anything in that. Almeria down to 10 men. Probably lucky to be on level terms. Well, they are lucky. There was firstly the free kick immediately after the red card that led to 2 efforts, very dangerous, and then that moment from Makaridze that should have been punished by Bilbao. Buñuel take the throw in for Almeria. Curro. Seems a long time ago since his goal opened the scoring. Ramazani onto Buñuel. Cross too close to the goalkeeper, and Roberto Santamaria gathers it safely. Interesting now, strategically for Amorebieta, their confidence is up. They've got the momentum, having come back from behind, and they're playing against 10 men. So how much will they try to seize the initiative in a way that they surely wouldn't have done if it had still been 11 against 11. Almería very much the favourites for this game, even though they're away from home. Amorebieta, at the start of the day, would probably have been delighted with a draw. But now, playing against 10 men for 70 minutes, they'd probably be disappointed if they don't win. How many risks will they take going forward? They've got to be mindful of Ramazani and Sadiq, and Latho still available for Almería. There's a yellow card shown here to Bilbao, who's had an eventful start to the game. Scored a goal, missed a really good chance, now been booked. So the challenge on Ramazani that the referee initially allowed to go because of the advantage. It was a poor tackle though. Can't question the yellow card, he was very late. Bilbao. Sportingly given back by Almería because Amorebieta had put the ball out to allow Ramazani treatment. Long from Santa Maria, Guruzeta looking to flick it on, it doesn't quite run on to Larrazabal. Quick throw out, probably wise of Macarite to throw it, but he can't find a teammate, and Amorebieta will work it to the right hand side for Larrazabal. Have some patient possession now. Almería are going to drop a bit deeper, playing with just 10. Seguin. This cross blocked by Ramazani. It's going to be important for the wingers. Ramazani on the right and Latho on the left to be diligent defensively. When you're playing with 10, even more vital that everyone works hard defensively. Buñuel having to be careful, he's able to head it back to his keeper. Chumi. Buñuel helped into midfield. Ramazani back to Costa. He runs into a challenge, but it was a foul. He was impeded by Guruzeta. Samu Costa clattered to the ground. Player who always wants to get on the ball and use it with that kind of pass to Akieme. Matos. Sent long for Akieme to chase. He's very quick, but Larrazabal was in better position. And now here's Bilbao, bit of space for him. Run down the left from the captain. He goes to the right though. It's not a bad ball. Guruzeta can bring it forward. Comes back to him, and then getting back well was Costa. Had to cover there because with a bit of fortune, Guruzeta was advancing. Another ricochet here. After the ball inside was deflected off Costa. So a corner, this time it will be a right-footed delivery. Outswinger towards the penalty spot, and a chance there for Luengo, whose disappointed reaction tells us we knew that he knew he could have done better. Maybe just lost the ball at the last split second because of the leap of Chumi in front of him. So half an hour played at Lezama, the first ever game in the second tier for Amorebieta. It's been a very eventful half hour as well. Foul by Sadiq. Gives the free kick away. Ruby off his feet, almost on the pitch there. Sadiq, is he going to get a card as well? He is. Luengo going down. So the referee obviously saw that as Sadiq being overly aggressive with his arms. Well, that camera is a little too far away to show it. And that one. The referee had a better view. Sadiq, we can assume, putting his arm or elbow to the throat of Luengo to earn a yellow card. As I was saying, eventful first half hour. Early goal from Curro Sanchez, a brilliant one, a volley. Cancelled out by an equaliser from Iker Bilbao after a terrible kick out by Georgi Makaridze, the Almería goalkeeper, who repeated that a few minutes later. But this time Bilbao couldn't finish in between. Almería reduced to 10 men with the straight red for Lucas Robertone. And Ruby's men are up against it. San Jose loses out, and Sadiq can break. He's got a run of Ramazani to his right. Support on the left from Lazzo, back to Sadiq. Narrow angle, takes on the shot into the side netting. Again, showing his predatory instinct, Sadiq there. He's such a direct player. The kind of centre-forward who just wants to get a shot away as soon as possible. Takes the shortest route possible towards goal and shoots. Nothing over-elaborate with Sadiq, but that makes him so dangerous because he's so single-minded about scoring goals. He's come close on 2 occasions already today. Seguin. Blocked by Chumi. Luengo to Larrazábal. Oscar Gil on to Seguin. Worked inside to Bilbao. Looking for Seguin again, but overhit that pass. Trying to be constructive at times through midfield as well. Amorebieta, their more general approach is more direct, longer balls, but on this occasion with 10 men up against them, they'll have more chance to be patient from the back. Maybe have to be more patient from the back because Almería will sit deeper. So the long balls won't necessarily have so much effect. Akieme to Costa. Sadiq controls well. Akieme is given away as Costa is robbed. And Guruzeta goes through the middle before sending it out to the right. Peña inside, Bilbao onto his left foot. Thinking about the shot, challenge, goes down, free kick. In a very good position. Now, Iker Bilbao is at the heart of everything here. And he might fancy this free kick as well. Just clipped there by Matos. I think he was looking for it. Made sure there was contact and then made sure that the referee saw it. So, who will take charge of this set piece? The last one was fired in by Unzueta. Peña is over the ball as well. It was he who hit the rebound just off target on that last free kick after it was initially blocked by the wall. Or will it be Iker Bilbao? It will be. Straight into the wall and the deflection sends it wide. Goalkeeper wrong-footed. by the deflection, but fortunately for Almería, it went past the post. It was blocked by Ramazani. Now the corner. To be taken by Peña. 5 in the middle. Is it? It's half cleared at the near post. Good cross in, chance, oh, headed over the top. What an opportunity, but he was offside. Oscar Gil wouldn't have counted. Poor header from him. Spares his blushes a little that he wasn't in a legal position. And the flag was rightly raised. Oscar Gil was offside. But Almeria's defence continuing to look vulnerable. Back to Santa Maria. Now that's an excellent ball played into the channel for the run of Unzueta, who will try and drive inside the area. Laid back now for Bilbao. Thought about the shot again, instead gives it to Seguin. Crosses straight into the goalkeeper's arms, and that will be good for the confidence of Macarite, who's had a shaky first half to say the least, but he claimed that well. The throw out finds Buñuel. Almería just struggling to maintain possession since they were reduced to 10 men, which is surprising, not unusual. And now a bit of time on the ball for the visiting side. Header drops loose to Latzo. He's well challenged though. And Bilbao sends it to the left. Seguin has had plenty of space down that left-hand side for Amorebieta. That's been a frequent outlet for them. Dangerous ball inside. San Jose was sold short there, and that was a pretty cynical foul by him. He'll be lucky to escape a yellow card here as he tripped Curro Sanchez. He knew what he was doing, San Jose. It was a poor pass to him, and he hasn't, in fact, been lucky enough to avoid the yellow. Pass sold him short, and he made that challenge knowing that he had to stop Curro Sanchez, who was there first, ahead of him, and wanting to lead an attack. Free kick played short to Chumi, who gets it back now from Matos. Buñuel looks down the line for Ramazani. Should be the goalkeepers, and comfortably is. Luengo onto Larrazabal. San Jose back to Luengo, the right-sided of the three central defenders for Amorebieta. Now Markel Lozano. San Jose. Laid off first time by Larrazabal. This time it's won back well by Almería. Forward for Sadiq, who'll battle away. Lozano hooks it clear. Then rather aimless from Chumi, gives it back to the home side. Oscar Gil. Seguin just able to keep it in. Bilbao gives chase, Chumi in control. But time for Lozano to bring it down and send it on for Larrazabal. Peña offering for the short pass inside. Larrazabal beats his man and gets a good cross in. But I think a push has been given against Guruzeta as he challenged for that cross. Excellent ball by Larrazabal. Great play overall, in fact. Here's the push, though, yeah, the shove with the left hand by Guruzeta on the defender. But didn't Larrazabal do well to skip away from Ladtho down the wing and get in a really dangerous cross. Costa. The pattern of the game has settled down a bit in the last few minutes, a bit more even. Almeria getting on the ball a little more. Now it's with Ramazani. Kuro is caught. And that's Oscar Gil who will be penalised. Card shown a little belatedly. Doesn't normally take officials that long to weigh up a foul and decide whether it should be met with a caution, but in the end Oscar Gil does get booked for that tackle on Kuro. It was over-eager rather than malicious. He becomes the third Amorebieta player to be booked, along with Bilbao and San Jose. Almeria, reminder, down to 10 men after the straight red card for Lucas Robertone. Free kick then for Almeria. A couple of minutes to go before half-time. Ladtho and Kuro over the ball. It'll be Ladtho. Doesn't beat the first man. And Larrazabal can try to make headway down the right. Inside to Peña. Peña back on the ball. Almeria getting everyone behind the ball. One goal apiece in the final 90 seconds of the opening period. Very eventful start to the game. It's been more even in the last 10 or 15 minutes, but Amorebieta having the better of things on the whole. Luengo sends it forward, asking a lot of Unzueta, but he does well. Across too close to the keeper in the end. Makaridze able to come off his line and gather. And Almeria will be relatively happy to get to the interval on level terms. They probably would settle for a draw from this point. They'll be playing for 3/4 of the game with 10 men away from home. Some thinking for Ruby to do in the break. Good flick on by Guruzeta. Seguin with the cross in. Flick back, Guruzeta with the strike. Well defended. And Amorebieta continuing their goal threat right until the half-time whistle, which will be with us soon. We'll see how much added time is to be added on at the end of this very eventful and very entertaining first half at Lezama. 2 minutes it will be. Long from Costa, looking for the run of Sadiq. He was well held up by Luengo. Oh, it's a poor kick out though, and Ramazani controlled with his arm. And that's frustrating for Almería because it was probably their most promising position they've been in for the last 10 or 15 minutes. There it is, bounces up, and there's the right arm control before the pass into Sadiq. So that moment of danger passing. Inigo Velez not happy with something, I assume, the poor kick out by Lozano that gave the ball to Ramazani. Long for Unzueta to chase. Hooked away by Martos at the expense of a throw, and maybe one last chance for Amorebieta to nudge themselves in front before half-time. Cross sent in high by Larrazabal and straight behind for the goal kick, so that will probably take us to the interval. Makaridze won't be in any particular hurry to restart the game. Just 20 seconds to go. And a first half that he would like to forget. One error for the equalising goal, another that should have been punished with the second goal. And there indeed is the half-time whistle. So it's all been going on here at Lazama, the home of Athletic Club's reserve team, the temporary home for Amorebieta this season, their first ever game as hosts in the Segunda. They fell behind early on, brilliant volley from Curro Sanchez, but then Almería reduced to 10 men with Lucas Rebotone getting a straight red, and that error from Makaridze allowing Iker Bilbao to level for Amorebieta. So it's nicely poised at the break. High-flying Almería down to 10 men. Amorebieta looking for their first points ever in this division. At half-time, it's all square. Amorebieta 1, Almería 1. Welcome back to Lezama, the home of Athletic Club Bilbao's reserve team in usual circumstance, but also this season the home to Amorebieta, their first ever campaign in the second division, and they are tied 1-1 at the break with their first game here at home at their new temporary home around 20 kilometres from their hometown. A really intriguing second half lying in store. Amorebieta with the full 11 men, and the momentum, the impetus in the game. Almería down to 10. And would probably feel a point would be okay from here, but against a side with no points yet, they'll also feel they've got the attacking prowess to go on and win the game from here. Ruby will certainly hope so, the Almería coach there. So really fascinating to see how this one unfolds from here. Well, change already being prepared, it seems, by Ruby. He's preparing to bring on Arnau Puigmal by the look of it. See what that change is, who will be coming off. As Puigmal enters the action. His third appearance of the season, all of them from the bench. And it's going to be for the captain, Jose Carlos Lazo. So a straight swap on the left-hand side. We'll see whether for a tactical change or if there's an injury. There could be an injury here after a high challenge by Bilbao in midfield. Bunyal quickly back up on his feet. Another of the young players on the books of Almería, Puigmal, who's just come on, only 20 years old. Just joined the club from Manchester United. And here's Costa. Sadiq works it out to the right-hand side for Bunyal. Now Kuro. Bunyal back to Kuro, the goal scorer for Almería. Very early in the game. Costa. Matos. To Chumi, and now Bunyal launches it towards Sadiq, headed away by Luengo. A touch for the substitute, Puigmal. No free kick given as Puigmal heads it on now to Sadiq. He's got Ramazani in the middle. Trying to advance himself, Sadiq, rather than playing the cross, and he's losing it in the end. And now a bit of a coming together between Guruzeta and Matos, who stayed down. Obviously felt that he was caught in the face here. Was there any contact? Well, maybe arm raised by Guruzeta. Referee not taking any action there, though. Been a lot for this official today, Victor Garcia, to stay in charge of. We'll see Matos wearing the armband now, following that half-time substitution of Lazo. Deep cross coming in, hook back inside, and the chance for Peña. It's well blocked, and then the header from Guruzeta goes wide. They're asking for a corner, but a goal kick's being given. It was half a chance, though, for Álvaro Peña. Maybe they had a point. That did seem to come off Costa. But he got the benefit of the doubt, got the corner, got the goal kick, I should say. Akieme. to Matos, and now Chumi. Akieme. Puigmal. Nicely back to him from Sadiq. Good one-touch football here, moving the ball from left to right. Almeria getting it over to Bunyal, and now Ramazani into the area. Oh, what a great move, and the save in the end denies Bunyal. Brilliant play from Almeria, the best move we've seen from either team in the game. In the end, it was the right-back, Aitor Bunyal, who advanced as Ramazani drove into the area, cut it back astutely, and I think actually it was blocked by Luengo, the defender, rather than saved by Santa Maria, the keeper. Very good progressive play from Almeria to win their first corner. Curro Sanchez will swing it in, left-footed. Crowd of players inside the 6-yard box, but he can't find any of them as it's headed out. And now Unzueta trying to keep the ball for Amorebieta, and he is fouled. Some disquiet in the stands. Fans not happy with the challenge by Bunyal. Here's a free kick, but no caution for the Almeria right back, who very nearly gave his side the lead. Luengo to Larrazabal. He's just able to keep the ball in, but Akieme can clear. Put back forward, Akieme again, and then Costa hooks it down the line. It's all rather back and forth at the moment. Close to this near touchline in the end. A beautiful piece of skill. Look at that from Larrazabal with the nutmeg. Good pass out as well to Guruzeta. Cross coming in across the face of goal. No one able to apply the finishing touch, and then it couldn't be kept in by Seguin. The skipper just overrunning it, but great play by Larrazabal after a really scrappy passage. He brought it down, made the nutmeg, ended up with this cross, which was a good one from Guruzeta. Now a real battle for the ball over on the far side as eventually Costa clears, picked up by Oscar Gel. Turning inside is Unzueta to take on the shot, deflected awkwardly, and had to be watched by Makaridze, who gathered it gratefully in the end. That's certainly signs that both teams here are going to be prepared to push on and try to win the game. No sign of either of them thinking that 1-1 is good enough. Matos lofting it forward, doesn't find Sadiq. Peña to Larrazabal, who does well to keep it in. And then the ball hoping to find Peña over hit. Been promising debut though for Larrazabal. Looks like he'll be a good addition on loan from Zaragoza. Recognise the name Larrazabal, by the way. That will be the father of the new right back for Amorebieta. Aitor Larrazabal played more than 400 games for Athletic Club Bilbao in the 90s. his son back at Les Amas, representing Amorebieta for the rest of this season. Sanchez turning away, can't keep the ball. On to Makaridze, the goalkeeper, looking a bit more settled now for Almería. It's Costa riding a challenge. Find the substitute Puigmal. Matos over to Chumi. Buñuel. Puigmal moving it on to Matos. Now forward from Costa. Gurudzeta trying to control, and he goes down, but the referee had a good view of it, not giving anything. Play goes on with Costa sending it inside, and now Puigmal. Akieme going outside him. And he's not getting a free kick for that either. The referee ruling that Akieme initiated the contact and manufactured the trip. So 10 minutes into the second half, fairly even at the moment. So no free kick given for either of those two challenges we've just seen replayed, and the referee Victor Garcia trying to let the game run when he can. There's a good flick on by Gurudzeta. On to Unzueta, and now work wide. Ball in is a dangerous one. Sliding clearance from Chumi. After the cross from Seguin. Amorebieta really having good success with their direct attacks. They're looking to get the ball into the box quickly. Gurudzeta turning back, and now Seguin can cross. Good ball to the far post, back across goal. Excellent clearance by Chumi. Fired back in by Mikel San Jose, but rather tame effort and blocked. Once again, threat posed by Amorebieta, as it might be here by Larrazabal. Nutmeg pass, and the shot is well saved. It was Unzueta who I think was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But that'll be great for Makaridze to make that stop, even though it wouldn't have counted for anything in the end because of the offside flag. There is the reason for that flag. That save for Makaridze will do him a lot of good after the tough first half he suffered. Alvaro Peña is making way. I think it's Peña who's come off. Or maybe Bilbao will get confirmation on that, but certainly Landa Olachea has come on. I think it's been a double change, in fact. Gorka Larrochea has also entered. There is he. So two changes in midfield. Mikel San Jose is one of them who's gone off. And it is Bilbao, the other one, to make way. So fresh legs in the centre of midfield for the home side. Larrochea and Olachea both on. Luengo finding Larrazabal. Curls the pass forward beautifully, and Olachea, the substitute, immediately drilling it across the face of goal. He was offside. But showing eager running there and receiving another nice pass from Larrazabal, who Continues to catch the eye. There is the offside, though. The lineswoman getting that one right with the flag raised. Sadiq well beaten in the air by Lozano. Starting to become stronger and stronger, Amorebieta, it feels. As going down there is Ramazani, trying to run onto the through ball that was well beyond him. Seguin forced back to Santa Maria. Approaching the hour mark at Lezama. Amorebieta pushing harder for the lead at the moment. As Buñuel, who earlier in the half has come the closest to a second goal for Almería. Costa almost losing out, but he could just about find Ekieme. Costa again has to be careful. New challenge was coming, so played the ball to Chumi straight away. Buñuel. Kuro into Ramazani. Well challenged, and now looking to turn was Gurudzeta, but he lost out. One back though quickly by Amorebieta. Oh, that's a poor pass though, and Costa can pounce upon it. Looks for Ramazani. He's unable to take it in stride, and it's cleared long. Now Unzueta plays it down for Gurudzeta. Two in the middle here, cross to the far post. It's forced Larrazabal wide. Now he'll take on Ekieme. Crosses half block, and Puigmal can pick up the loose ball. Sadiq controlling with his back to goal, does well. Excellent challenge though for Moscar Hill, equal to the turn and run of Umar Sadiq. Kuro trying to play the ball cleverly, but only gives it straight to Larrazabal. He's fouled in the end. Forward from Seguin. Unzueta trying to turn, and both players claiming it, but Samu Costa will be disappointed by the decision as a corner's given. Amorebieta want to take it quickly, they do. And Seguin with the ball in, headed away at the near post. Comes back now for Larrochea, great save, diving to his right. Makaridze had to be down sharpish there. Kuro needs to be careful as he clears by the corner flag. Ramazani can't control. They've got the bit between their teeth at the moment, Amorebieta. Playing at a really high tempo. Getting on with the game quickly whenever they can. And this was the shot from the recently introduced substitute, Gorka Larrochea. Hit it with a lot of power. Makaridze was down safely. Cross in from Seguin. Falls out to the edge of the area. Larrazabal wants the strike. It's blocked and cleared away. And then flicked in, Larrochea, and it's followed in by the captain Seguin, but he couldn't quite get there ahead of the keeper. They are really knocking on the door now. Our Amorebieta. You can hear the applause from the stands. The home fans recognising that their team are in the ascendancy. Almería really up against it. Ramazani on the run, trying to Turned defence into attack, but he's well challenged by Gil. And it's worked out nicely to Larrazabal. Well, the possession at the moment is comfortable for Amorebieta. They're playing with more energy, with greater pace. See the attendance, 600, that's all they were allowed in today with the restrictions currently enforced. Hopefully later in the season they'll have the chance to fill the place. Fans forced to watch from home today will certainly be happy with what they're seeing from Amorebieta. They are playing against 10 men, but they're making the most of that, and they're looking more likely to score the next goal here. But you cannot rule out Almería on the break because they've got such threat from Sadiq and Ramazani in particular on the counter-attack. Santa Maria with time, not being closed down. Oscar Gil. Gets it back from Seguin and now finds the pass to Olachea. Larrazabal keeping it in. Olachea just has it nipped away from him by Puigmal, but he's unable to keep hold of it. They try again, Amorebieta, really the team with all the impetus in the game. 20 minutes into the second half, still 1-1, no addition to the 2 early goals, but doesn't look like a game that's going to finish the same way. As Sadiq now trying to show that threat that Almería have on the break. Great tackle coming in from Lozano. And they come back now with Costa. He finds the pass to Curro. Buñuel. Shot thought about, but in the end it's lost, and there's a break on now, and not anymore because it's been won back by Ramazani. And Curro with the strike, well saved by Santa Maria. Sadiq turns it back in, and it's saved on the line. A combination of goalkeeper and defender as Puigmal turned it goalwards. Firstly, we saw the shot from Curro looking for his second of the game, well saved. And then was this goalkeeper defender. It was initially the defender Lozano, in fact. And then it cannoned against the goalkeeper. So Almería sending that reminder that although they've been up against it for large parts of this second half, they do have plenty of attacking threat. Even though they're a man down, the attacking players they have on the field are potential match winners, as Curro tried to be here. Really good save. And that one really well covered by Lozano. I'm not sure the keeper would have got that had it not been covered by the defender tracking back to the line. Sadiq with the challenge, and then Curro with the next one. Free kick goes away of the home side. Curro going for a ride on the back of Larrazabal. Been a good few minutes for Almería after they were forced back for lengthy periods earlier in the half. The last 2 or 3 minutes they've been the ones pushing forward. As I said, it doesn't feel like this game will just finish 1-1 with no more incident. Looks like we're going to have chances. Change up front for the hosts. With Amorebieta coming on, and the hard-working Gorka Guruzeta going off. Amorebieta making just his second appearance of the season. The other one was a brief cameo from the bench. There's his header. Unzueta trying to get on the end of it, and then Amorebieta again trying to get onto the bouncing ball as well, but gathered by Makaridze. Costa to Akieme. High pressure from the home side, and it's won the ball back. It should have done, and there was a loose control in there. And now good play by Ramazani has allowed Puigmal to feed Ramazani again. He tried to take it around the byline, and that's a nasty landing for him. Ramazani running into the advertising board, off balance. Let's hope he's okay. I think he is. He's just unhappy more than anything. There's a bit of a shove here, a little bit from Luengo, just easing him off the ball, not meaning to force him into the advertising board like that. Ramazani's okay though, fortunately. 20 minutes to play in the sunshine on a Sunday evening just outside Bilbao, and a game in the balance. Nice flick on by Amorebieta. Here's Larrazabal. Header away by Costa, but not that far. It's picked up by Larachea. Cross coming in from the left, and the goalkeeper with the good call. Makaridze knew that that was coming through to him. He's got over his jitters from the first half with the ball at his feet. There's a challenge, I think, from Amorebieta. Free kick going the way of Almería. Samuel Costa is the one going down. Header on by Larrazabal. Bounces down for Larachea to pick up the loose ball. Bit of space now for Peña. He's got the overlapping run from Seguin. Cross coming in, headed away to the edge of the area. The effort from Larachea was blocked. Yeah, foul given for the challenge on Sadiq. Ramazani beaten in the air by Gil. Ramazani receives from the throw-in. Showing for the ball again, lovely turn. Accelerates into the area, but Gil had anticipated that well and was able to make the challenge. Now there's a run on for Amorebieta. Has he got any support? Has to hold it up, waiting for Larrazabal to get forward down the right, and now gives it to him. Larrazabal moving inside to find Larrachea. On to Peña. And now Seguin. Crosses very deep. Amorebieta can only play it straight behind for the goal kick. But that's Amorebieta. Tactic of getting the ball in, getting crosses in from wide has caused problems for Ruby's men in this second half. Ruby under constant pressure at Almeria. It is a bit of a pressure cooker down there in the far south. They expect promotion, and there's not a lot of patience for managers who don't look like they're going to deliver it. There have been 17 different managers at Almeria in the last 7 seasons. So Ruby needs to keep winning. Larrazabal trying to make the opposite happen as he wins the corner. Block by Puigmal. He now goes down to close down the short corner. It doesn't look like there's going to be one as Peña prepares to deliver the outswinger. Amorebieta, a substitute among the targets. 15 minutes to go. Headed over the top by Kill. He's just falling off balance. Didn't have the opportunity really to make powerful contact. Ramazani, Sadiq. The challenge is going to draw a yellow card there from Olachea. The referee was right on the spot and had no hesitation in getting the card out for the substitute. Late and hard by Olachea on Curro, who may well take the set piece now. The goal scorer for Almeria back in the 3rd minute. It is Curro who plays it in too deep. That's a disappointing delivery. Curro making the challenge himself this time. And it's Hill going down. Tackle starting to fly in. Curro asking, what did I do wrong? Certainly can't question the commitment of these two sides. That was Curro leaping through, trying to win the ball. A high foot catching Kill. As we're to see more changes. And it's going to be the introduction of Mikel Alvaro. And he replaces Iker Unzueta up front. And also Inigo Orozco coming on to relieve Larrazabal from his good debut. Crossed too close to the goalkeeper. So that's all 5 changes made now by the home side. Almeria have still only made 1 change, despite being down to 10. They've given the ball away here, though, and there's a real opportunity. but running onto it, Mikel Alvaro just on the field, maybe wasn't into the rhythm of the game yet, and he was unable to get close enough control as he tried to break through the heart of the defence. Interesting decision of Ruby not to make any more changes yet. The 10 men are bound to be tiring. Need to do a lot of chasing. They've been playing as 10 men for an hour now. But it's the home team coach there, Inigo Velez, who's made all those changes. Ruby with just the one. Foul given against Alvaro as he lent in to Matos. And now there's going to be another change with the introduction of Raul Caballero, and that'll be Ramazani making way. He's had a hard-working performance, always tried to make things happen, Ramazani. Very nearly teed up a second goal early in this half with a good run and pass inside for Buñuel, whose effort was saved. That's the closest Almería have come after the break. Immediately trying to get on the end of it, the substitute Caballero, just beyond him. And there's good play down the left now. 3 against 3. As the pass is overhit for Alvaro. Sadiq with the header down to Costa. Holds off Peña. Works it right. Curro. Back to Costa. Caballero, the substitute. Into the area looking for Puigmal. Couldn't quite pick him out, but Almería showing in flashes that quick passing they're capable of executing. Good defending here by Chumi. As Orozco tried to turn. Cross coming in, brought down, but Amorebieta just let it get away from him with that first touch. Into the midfield for Alvaro. He wanted a free kick, but he's not going to get it. Samu Costa has been playing with a bit of ferocity throughout the game. He's certainly showing a lot of passion, the Portuguese midfielder. This is incidentally a first-team debut for the newly introduced Almería sub, Caballero. 20 years of age, scored 10 goals for the Almería B team last season. Had been unused from the bench in the first 2 games of this campaign, but now gets the chance to try and help his team pick up an away win. In the last 10 minutes now, the ball comes inside to La Rochea. Luengo. Olachea. Misreading the intentions of Alvaro there. And maybe both sets of players just starting to settle a little for a point. Wouldn't be a disastrous result for either team. Almería having to play a long time away from home with 10 men, and Amorebieta losing their first 2 games playing against a team with a 100% record coming in, so reason for them to be happy with a share of the spoils as well today. Backing in there was Sadiq, committing the foul. Alvaro, nice pass. Helped on by Larrachea as well. Olachea, back to Larrachea. Good challenge. Made by Caballero as the cross came in, but conceding the corner. So Amorebieta with a chance to put some pressure on. Played short to Alvaro and now Larrachea. Can they get a meaningful ball in? Obieta. Holding off Sadiq. No free kick given. Striker getting back to help out. I do wonder with those short corners whether it's sometimes a waste of time, self-defeating to try and do something clever, change the angle, and you end up not even getting the ball into the penalty area. They will try to bring it forward down the right now. Olachea, Obieta, back to Olachea. So Amorebieta are asking the questions at the moment as we reach the final 5 minutes of this game. Cross swung in, easily away by Chumi. Sadiq trying to control, but his first touch wasn't good enough, and it's brought forward by Larrachea, opening up to shoot, hits it well, parried by Makaridze, who didn't want to risk trying to catch it. Happy to just palm it away. It's the second time we've seen dangerous shots from Larrachea. Might be more. Obieta, great chance, fires it in, but the flag's up. The flag's up for offside. It will be reviewed, but for now it's not going to stand. It was a fine finish on the volley, but as the initial ball dropped to him, he did look offside. Now let's see the replay. It will be reviewed in the VAR booth by the official Perez Payas. And was that raising of the flag the right decision? Let's see. It's a bit of cramp for Kuro. Now this will be a moment to find out. It was here. Oh, he's onside. I'm not sure they actually froze it at the right moment, though. I think that replay was frozen just before contact, so although he looked onside there, it will be reviewed more closely, of course, by the VAR team. However, there could be word in the official's ear here, Victor Garcia being spoken to, and this could be a goal for Koldo Obieta. Anxious wait for Almería. Now we need to pause it at the right moment. Has it been touched there? No, that was too early. And these frame by frame differences are the key to it. That was just frozen slightly before the header on. And although it was definitely onside there, it wasn't necessarily by the time it actually was touched. But it was onside, and it is a goal. So Koldo Obieta has sent Amorebieta in front inside the final 5 minutes with a fine volley. And the pressure that they mounted consistently in the second half finally paying off. Obieta, one of the few who was with the club during the promotion season last year, as was the scorer of the first goal, Iker Bilbao. And now Rubi is facing his first defeat of the season with Almería. Just managed to make the run at the right time and then not adjudged to have fouled Martos, who couldn't do anything other than tee it up for Amorebieta to strike well. No chance whatsoever for the keeper. It's been a consistent tactic, get crosses in. And in the end, it's paid off. And time is short now for Almería. So Amorebieta closing in on not only their first point ever in the Segunda, their first victory as well. Almería have to react fast, trying to do that. And it's Curro weaving his way forward, finds the pass to Puigmal. Akieme couldn't get a clean shot away. It's going to be a corner though, after the half block by Larrachea. Akieme just hesitated a little on his weaker right foot. In fact, it's going to be a goal kick. So even better for Amorebieta. This will send them up into 14th place for now. There are other games to play, but they'll jump from 22nd to 14th. Costa is off. And the young Englishman Arvin Appiah is on. Costa will be seething. He's been playing with emotion throughout the game. Now he's substituted. He'll have to watch from the bench as Appiah brought into the action. Netherlands born, but England raised, formerly with Nottingham Forest. An England youth international. Will he have time to make any impact? And that ball has run out. We're into stoppage time. And you can be sure that Amorebieta are going to defend as though their lives depend on it. Almería started the season with 2 straight wins, but heading for defeat here. Only 4 minutes, that's surprising, considering the review we had for that goal. So not long for Almería. Curro forward for Sadiq to chase, but cleared away by Luengo. Helped forward well by Alvaro. They want the free kick for the challenge on Orozco, but they're not going to get one. Akieme with the throw. Bounces down to Appiah. Now to the right-hand side. Buñuel. Can't get the cross in meaningfully, well blocked. Throw taken quickly. Buñuel again. 4 in the middle as the cross comes in. It's a little bit behind everyone though, and cleared away down the left-hand side. Amorebieta could break here. Amorebieta is unmarked in the middle if they can release the pass. And they're going to get the free kick for the challenge on Orozco, which isn't quite as good as if he'd been able to continue his run and then play the ball into the unmarked man in the middle, but they'll settle for it. 2 minutes of added time to go. Stop the game, get the ball in the other half. Time off the clock. Amorebieta closing in on a historic win, their first ever in the second tier of Spanish football against a promotion favourite as well. It's helped that they've played 75 minutes against 10 men, of course. But they've had to work hard. Don't get gifted victories. And there's confirmation of the non-offside for the decisive moment. And then no foul was seen either, as Matos lost out. Here's Amorebieta. Not going to make it 3-1, are they? The cross is too deep. Orozco can't keep it in, and Almería have a minute to get it forward. Can they conjure one more chance? They haven't had many in this second half. And there's a foul by Sadiq. That's not going to help their cause. In fact, it might end their cause. Frustration for Ruby, whose team are going to be defeated here today. Rife smile from Sadiq, who had a couple of chances in the first half but has been well marshalled since the break. Santa Maria will take as long as he can before launching this, and it could be the last meaningful action unless the referee is going to find a bit more time. Amorebieta heads it up down well and gets it back now. Offside. So, the last chance, or maybe not. There is the final whistle, and it's Amorebieta's first ever win in the Segunda División. A late strike from the substitute Koldo Obieta. Enough for the points after earlier Iker Bilbao equalised to cancel out an early goal for Almeria's Curro Sanchez. A brilliant volley that in the end is worth nothing. It's the home fans who can celebrate at Lezama. And we can see from the celebrations on the field what it means to these Amorebieta players. Almeria's 100% start to the season is over. And the hosts climb off the bottom of the table with their first points. Hugely eventful game. Almeria having Lucas Robertoni sent off in the first half was undoubtedly a key moment. Amorebieta made it pay from that moment and come away with the victory that they'll be able to celebrate and write down in the club's history books. They have won in the Segunda División for the first time ever, as it finishes Amorebieta 2, Almeria 1.
Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes.
Hola. Bien, buenas tardes. Vamos a comenzar la rueda de prensa con Rubi. Cuando queréis preguntas.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas.
Buenas.
Qué bien ha empezado todo y qué mal, ¿no? Ha sido un partido de muchas sensaciones. No sé si tienes alguna pega por la decisión del último gol, incluso por la expulsión. ¿Qué valoración haces, Rubi?
Bueno, primero de todo quiero felicitar a nuestro oponente, a Amorebieta, por su primera victoria en esta categoría. Y por lo tanto, nada que objetar a que ellos hayan ganado el partido hoy. Respecto a las jugadas, no voy a entrar en detalle, pero sí que es cierto que nos sentimos un poco hoy desfavorecidos con la actuación arbitral. Sin más, lo dejo ahí y ya está. Pero es un sentimiento que tenemos y lo tengo que poder expresar. El Amorebieta ha ganado el partido bien y ya está. Respecto al partido, como muy bien dices, ha empezado muy bien para nosotros, con el gol de Curro. Yo creo que se veía un Almería muy peligroso y tal, y es cierto que la expulsión pues, ha cambiado un poco el guión, y aún y así creo que hemos competido bastante bien tantos minutos con un jugador menos, hasta el punto que las ocasiones más o menos han sido parejas en las dos porterías, y a mi modo de ver, las nuestras algo más claras. Pero bueno, no hemos podido defender bien esa última jugada, ha acabado en gol y nos vamos con una derrota dolorosa.
Buenas tardes. Directo para Carrusel Almería. El Amorebieta quizás no ha aprovechado antes la superioridad y ha permitido que el Almería jugase mucho más ordenado en la segunda parte y con un plan ya más definido después del descanso. Y quizá eso, bueno, pues ha hecho que casi el partido acabase con ese empate.
Sí, creo que nos ha salido bien la consigna del descanso, que al final era jugar con dos delanteros para intentar presionar a esos tres jugadores de atrás de la Amorebieta para que no pusieran los balones fáciles. Teníamos trabajado cómo salía las bandas cuando recibía el carrilero. Y además pues teníamos un poco más de pegada, ¿no? Porque al final Ramazani ha hecho un par de jugadas muy buenas y a punto han estado a acabar en gol. Pero al final te vas de vacío y no sabe igualmente a nada. Así que estoy muy contento con el trabajo de los futbolistas, con uno menos toda la segunda parte, como la han competido.
Supongo que también habrá habido algunas palabras, alguna consigna al portero, que en la primera parte la verdad es que está como un manojo de nervios el hombre.
Bueno, a ver, nosotros tenemos un portero como Macariche que tiene dos cualidades que son extraordinarias, te diría dos cualidades de los mejores jugadores en esas dos cualidades en la categoría, que es el juego aéreo, y lo ha demostrado, nos ha ayudado muchísimo con el juego aéreo, y en lo que no ha estado fino es en otra de sus virtudes, que es con el juego con los pies. Pues bueno, ahí pues tenemos que apoyar al compañero e intentar que el próximo día lo haga mejor. Sin lugar a dudas. Nosotros, por mucho que nos digan que somos candidatos al ascenso, por mucho que nos digan que si un presupuesto que tampoco está en verdad, nosotros sabemos que aquí hay que picar mucha piedra, hay que jugar cada partido, hay que ganar muchos puntos y que eso queda muy lejos. Por lo tanto, dentro del vestuario lo único que se habla es de intentar ser mejor equipo cada día que el anterior, y hoy tenemos también cosas a corregir, por supuesto.
La Liga Smartbank es muy larga, estamos nada más que comenzando, pero bueno, es pronto para sacar conclusiones. Sí me gustaría saber si el equipo está donde tú quieres.
Bueno, a ver, a mí me hubiera gustado hoy salir de aquí con 9 puntos. Hemos hecho dos partidos muy buenos en las dos jornadas iniciales, y el de hoy es cierto que creo que hay que mirarlo con otra perspectiva, porque jugar tantos minutos con un jugador menos y aún y así hemos estado